Ah, it's a bear. Oh no. He might come up here. He's probably trying to jump to get up here right now. Yeah, look. Oh no. How did you do this? Oh gosh. Okay. We're gonna have to make a hammer now. Hey guys, welcome back to Subsistence. This is day 19. Looks like we've got a bit of a wet and stormy day today. Let's go and have a look at how our cotton is doing. Hopefully, by the end of the day, we'll have 3 of these cotton fully grown. We can harvest and get our lovely combat vest made, finally. We just need 2 more padded cloth, and hopefully this cotton will allow us to craft that up. And then we can make the combat vest. So, the plan today, last time around, we got a locked crate and gathered some really good materials. We got some ammo, we got some extra metal ingots, and I started working on a little bit more of the ceilings and put up these low walls. I think today I'm going to just go and gather some crates. I'm probably not going to try and get another lockpick made because we don't have an awful lot of iron. That's all we have. 11 already refined and 3 to go, so we don't have enough to make a lockpick. We can use this time to let our power mass generate back up again. And I think we're talking about making the fridge, weren't we? I think we made another power storage last time because we need 1200 power, 200 mass to make a fridge. We now have the capacity. We have 1500 capacity and 200 mass capacity. So if we let this generate all the way up to 1500 and then turn on the fabricator to generate some mass, we might be able to get the fridge made by the end of the day. I think I do need to kill a few wolves today. We've got some shotgun rounds, so it's not a problem. We need to get some biofuel because we'll have to keep topping up the generator. If we're going to use the fabricator today, we're going to need some extra power. And that's a good sound. I've just heard the rain stop. That's nice. Maybe we'll have some good weather after all. So I like to stack the fat in the burners, in the what's this thing called? In the wood burner, yep. I like to stack this to 20 because it gives a full... It fills this bar up completely. So we'll get another few wolves today, get some biofuel, get some fat, make some biofuel, and keep the power going. So that's kind of the plan. I need water and we need vegetables, so we'll go diving maybe. Get some kelp, maybe grab some sandstone and kind of see how it goes from there. Let me see, did I top the fire up actually? I don't know that I did. No, I did not. I do not want to lose the fire. It's always a pain. I have no spare ignition. No fire starters, so it's always good if you can just keep the fire going. Doesn't take too long. There's our iron finished rendering. And we need, what, 18 for another lockpick. So we only need another 4, which is possibly 1 node if we're lucky. So we'll see about that. But we'll grab some wood. And I'm going to, as I say, go diving for some kelp. And when we're there, we'll see if we can grab some sandstone and get a bit more glass on the go. And get this base sort of sealed up a bit. So I'm still grabbing these fibre plants. We need a lot of these. We can make fuel bricks eventually, but I'm at the moment keeping all of the fibre that I have to turn into cordage so that I can build when I want to. Which is going to be good. That was a good little crate there. I got a couple of biofuel, which is nice. There is a vegetable here, or possibly a seed. Yeah, carrot seed. There's a wolf over there we could get, and I could go back and cook that wolf up. But let's dive for some kelp first, I think. Maybe I'm going to grab this wood off the beach. That would probably be worthwhile. So still a bit of a waiting game. If we can get this combat vest done, we can actually go and say hi to the hunters. Which would be awesome. And we might be able to raid that first base. Maybe get some goodies. There's a chance we might be able to get a solar panel from there. A rare chance, but still a chance. So I'm going to dive in here. Hopefully that bear didn't hear me. And we won't be disturbed. It looks like we have, yeah, a bit of kelp and maybe some sandstone here. I don't think it's a pearl. No, it is a pearl. Okay, well, never mind. We'll get this and then we'll grab the 2 kelp. I do still need these pearls anyway. We'll get them while we're here. Jump back up to the surface. There's another pearl over there. They're everywhere when you're not looking for them, and when you're looking for something else, you can never find it. Always the way. So I've just swam over this one. Let's grab this pearl. I do need to go on a run to a different area that has the other ores that we need. And we have to start mining a lot of those other ores if we're ever to make the boards, the electrical boards that we have to craft to make any power generation. Otherwise, we're going to be very limited in what we can do. Right, how are we doing? We got any sandstone here? Not really. I'm just looking through the waves. There's one right down there, but it's quite deep. I don't want to really dive that deep. Plenty of water around, so there's a lot of places to search still. Let's have a little look under here. I'm just staying above the surface right now so I can see if there's any hunters coming to fish. Which is always a consideration. Right, let's have a quick look down here. We've got another pearl, believe it or not, and one sandstone over there. And a wolf on the rock there. So let's grab the pearl. And if we can, I will try and pick up some iron. And we'll get that refined. I should eat that kelp, by the way. Let me do that quickly. There we go. Oh, and I'll fill this water up as well while I'm in here. Gonna have a bit more rain by the sounds of it. Right, let's grab this sandstone and then I'll grab those 2 kelp as well. It's looking pretty quiet out here at the moment for loot. I don't really see too many bags on the shore anywhere. There's a rabbit there we could get. Hasn't seen me. There is another kelp somewhere. I thought I saw maybe. There, yes. Okay, let me get away from the shore and we'll have a look at this rabbit, see if it's still around. I think it might just be over the brow. No, there it is on the beach. So let's see if I can get this from the water. Bit of a tricky shot. Especially just getting out of the water afterwards. I think I've said this before, but if you ever struggle getting out of the water, stop pushing forward so that you come to a stop and then push forward again and you will walk out of the water without any problem. But just a reminder. I like to think of it as if you're getting your feet dragging through the mud of the lake as you're coming out of the lake. In my head that kind of makes sense. Alright, we'll get the chicken here. No, we won't, because I messed up the shot. It's okay. Let's follow, see where it goes, see if we can get it to stop. It ran quite far away. We've got to be careful because we have a camp just across behind this lake here that we're near. Got too close to that chicken there. Okay, we'll let him run away. We should see plenty of other animals around, I would think. One rabbit is not going to be enough. But I did say that I needed some wolves anyway, so we'll maybe go and see if we can find a wolf to take down. Now, they'd normally be everywhere that you're trying to go. And of course, today they're not. But there is a strawberry, which means we are in June. How interesting. That's gone pretty quick. But we can have a lovely strawberry. And I don't need a protein bar yet, but we do have a couple on us for when we do. Alright, so we are in June already. Oof, the summer is fast going past. Oh, right, we have a locked crate. Can I find any iron nodes anywhere? And we might be able to get back and refine one. And make a lockpick. It wasn't on the plan today, but when you see a lock crate like that, that's easy to grab, I think you've got to do it. Here's the iron. Can I reach it, or is it potassium? No, it is iron. Let's see. Can we get it? I should be able to. Let's see how many pieces of iron we get. We get 2. And there's the 4 we need. Okay. This looks like potassium. I wouldn't mind an extra 1, but I think I'm going to run this back. And we'll go and make a lockpick. And maybe come back for that crate. So it's in this valley. Let's hope it hangs around long enough. We've only got 4 pieces of iron to run through the refinery, so hopefully that won't take too long. Bear there. There is a crate over here. I'm going to grab it. And I'm going to grab this wood, and then I'll probably go back to the beach. Oh, that's a nice little crate. Always happy to get a new shotgun shell. This is going to be helping my garden, don't forget. I do want to put some ash in there from the fire. Make sure it keeps growing at a good pace. There is a rabbit I've just run past, but I really want to get up there and get this iron refining if I can. The lock crate will possibly save us a lot of crafting in time, so let's see if we can do this. It's going to put the fridge on hold for a little bit, but I don't mind. I really don't mind that. Let's butcher this. Oh my god, right click, butcher. Let's pop that on there. We'll put the rest of this stuff away that we've gathered. I'll keep that on me actually, we need to get that refining. Put the seeds away. Oh, and the ammo here. We could possibly make another couple of shotgun. Nope. Nope, we can't. Let me grab a couple of bits of wood for the fire. Keep that topped up. There we go. And let's drop this fuel in the generator. We don't have a lot. But we do have some medicinal plants, but that's not going to make us much biofuel, I'm afraid. I'll make a bit. I want to keep a few. Make maybe one more, maybe keep 50 in there. That would be good enough, I think. Right, we'll have the rabbit. Stop that cooking. I don't want to burn another rabbit. Alright, how are we doing? We need 18. I'll grab the other materials. We've got to hang around here, really. Now, how many bits of scrap did we need for the fridge? We need 12. And we have 13 left in the crate, so that's pretty good. Oh, I picked up 1 extra. We have 14. So we're good to go. We just need 18 of this iron. Let's have a look at how our cotton is doing. Look, almost done. Very soon. Let's see if we've got fertilizer while I remember. A little bit, not much. Do need to kill a wolf or 2. I should remember to do that at some point today. So we can get some more biofuel going. There is a crate over there. I think I might run down and get it while we're waiting for this just to finish. There is a moose, but the moose shouldn't be bothering us. There's a chicken down there. Let's go for this crate first. Run away, moose. Yeah, we're good. Okay, now, shall I grab a wolf or two while we're here? I think so. We can get that cooked. Get some decent food in us. It is pretty chilly today. Miserable weather. Right, come here, wolf. Run away, moose. Thank you. Alright, that's that done. And I want to butcher you up. And how much fat have you given me? 2. We need a little bit more, I think. Let's grab this stuff. Quickly wash my hands. Let's reload the shotgun. There was another wolf somewhere nearby, wasn't there? I know there was a bear over there. But I'm pretty sure there's a wolf somewhere here. I remember. Here we are. Come here, wolf. Okay, come here. Good. And I will butcher you up as well. Nice, that's a good amount of fat. Right, I'm going to drink my water. I'm going to wash my hands. And I might just get this rabbit as well. We'll take this up, get it cooked, and then hopefully in that time we can also make... Fill with water, please. Come on. There we go. We can also make the lockpick that we're looking to go and turn in for that crate round the corner. Still plenty of time left in the day to do some other things. I might go diving for some more sandstone as well. This is finished. Right, we've got the 18. Let's get that lockpick crafted. And let me very quickly cook this food because we do need some food. And we've got 16. Yes, we need still 4 more pieces of fat, which is fine. We can make that happen, hopefully. Bit of wood. Drop that in the fire. Get our lockpick. And we'll run round and hopefully that lock crate is still there. I hope so. Get that glass on to cook. Put that gunpowder away. We've got 6 more ash. Let's drop that in the cotton. Really want to keep these growing. They're almost done. There's 3 cotton at the bottom there. Yeah, and the water's fine in that one. Let's have a look at our power quickly. So we're over the 1,000. We want to get this up to 1,500 if we can. It was probably pretty close when I crafted the lockpick, but we're going to use some of it anyway because we need to generate mass. So right, I'll have that bit of rabbit, and then once these are done, we'll grab... I'll leave the water in here. And we're going to run round and go and see if we can grab that lock crate. This is too good to miss. Not exactly the plan, as I say, today. But I do not mind grabbing these lock crates. They're so useful. Hopefully we get rewarded for the efforts. I think almost all my playthroughs really concentrate on getting these lock crates now. Makes the game a lot easier. I wish you could get the blue circuit boards in them as a rare drop, but it would be so helpful. It would really give you a leg up. And it looks like we've been fortunate. So let's see what this gives us. Let's hope it's a good one. A lot of ammo. We got some iron, sinew, medicinal tonic, weapon parts. We might be able to make a new weapon. Interesting, okay. Alright, what else do we need to do today? I need vegetables, which we don't have any of. I might go diving for a bit more kelp. Or maybe look for some strawberries. Let's have a look around. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a bear, possibly attacking a deer. I don't think it was coming for me, but that was pretty scary. Yeah, I'm going to go diving. I'm going to go diving for kelp. And we'll get our vegetables sorted out for tonight. I'm going to grab this iron because we need to start collecting this again. We've completely run out. And here the bear was around. Ah, we've got a berry. That's going to help a lot. Let me eat that right now. Now there should be another 2 berries within the vicinity. They spawn in groups of 3. I think it's worth me just taking a moment to see if I can see the others. And then we'll go and dive for a bit more sandstone. There should have been a respawn. I'm not seeing any more berries. They tend to stand out, to be honest, so I don't think I've missed any. Anyway, is that one here? Nope. Could grab that wolf, actually. We do need the fat. As I said, it's the best way of getting the biofuel, so... We needed 4, I reckon. Oh, no, there's a hunter. God damn it. Did you see? Did you see the hunter? Did he see me, I wonder? Oh yeah, he saw me. Alright, fella. Oh, good. Where are you? Are we chasing each other around the tree? Yeah, we are. Alright, I'm bleeding. But we got him. Oh, that was scary. Did you see the way he kind of hunkered down? Oof, gosh, okay. First real fight, and I think we were okay. I think it worked out okay. So that guy was coming fishing. We might get a revenge attack now. But that's fine. We're up on the rock. I mean, there's not an awful lot they can do to reach us. We might get a little bit of arrow damage, possibly a grenade-tipped arrow. They have... Oh, there's a rabbit somewhere. They have all these munitions available to them that we don't get early game, which I think is a little unfair. But that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. We got hit, but our armour meant we were pretty safe, so not bad. Alright, we're looking for kelp and sandstone. And hopefully because we took out that hunter, we should be left alone to swim as much as we like around here without being interrupted. Right, come on, sandstone, please. Where are you? Today, there is no sandstone. I'm going to swim for this piece over here because I'd like to get a little bit more of the ceiling panels placed. They look so good. Get our base closed up a little bit. Bit more weather tight. Oh, 3 pieces. Thank you, game. Yeah, we're good. I think this was totally worth all this effort. Alright, we've got another 2 pieces ahead. I'll just swim over there. I'll grab that piece of kelp as well. I'm going to take a little hit here. We're still healing, of course, from the battle. But we should be fine. Alright, I'm going to have to take a quick trip to the surface again, and then we'll get these 2. We're very close to the surface now, so we should be good. Once this cotton is done, we'll put some tomato seeds in and grow some tomatoes, and then we won't be worrying about food too much. All right, we're going to take a little hit again. Couple, actually. And I'd say that was pretty good. We do probably still want a bit of iron. If I can find any on the way back. It is getting dark. Such a shorter, sort of smaller area we've stayed in today. Everything's been concentrated right around the base. It's been interesting. What is that over there? Is that a deer? Can you see it just there? Tip of the axe? Yeah, it's a deer. It's making sure we didn't have another hunter possibly, but yeah, it is a deer. Right, we've got a chicken on the beach. Let's get this chicken. Oh, you stopped all of a sudden, and that was too short. Oh, and stuff spawned in. That's quite distracting when that happens. Right, I'm not going to chase the chicken here because it's nighttime. We're losing the light, and I really want to get back and make some progress towards crafting something today. I'm not too unhappy because we've got that lot crate. And we kind of need to stick around the base for the evening and see if we get any attack from the hunters, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, we've got a bit more food, so let's cook that up first. We didn't get the number of fat we needed, but I think I'm just going to drop this in here anyway, because I do want the biofuel. You'll see it doesn't quite fill up to the max. I like to fill that up completely. That's okay. So we got 5 more weapon parts. Now that should allow us in here, not that we have any materials, but we should be able to, yes, make a revolver, which I think would be very useful. That's going to use up all our power, but only a little bit of mass. I might make this. I know I was looking at the fridge, but I might make that. Alright, well, we'll see how we go. And we've got some iron. Oh, yeah, I don't want to put that in there. I'll eat all of the vegetable. Okay, liver is more important, so I'll have that now. We've got water. Let me put the rest of this stuff away. And we got a match as well, which we can drop in the fire. I was saying earlier I had no ignition. And we got a bit more sinew, which is really useful. Another pearl. A little bit more ammo. We have a lot of 44 rounds, so I'm thinking the revolver would be really good to build right now. Okay, so that's all that done. We've got a little bit more ash. Let's go and dump that in the cotton. They're so close to being ready. One more tick of growth and I reckon they'll be good to go. It's a lovely moon-lit night tonight. Full moon. Lots of light around. So we should... Yeah, we're good. We need to generate mass. Now this is going to tank our power, but that's fine. I am also going to craft another glass panel. We need, if you remember... We were crafting these small glass roof panels because they only need 2 glass panels, and we've got one crafting. So when we have some spare iron, which we do have, we can make another glass ceiling. Let's get that made at the very least and put that in over our head here because we have a gap, and we can close that up and this whole ceiling will be glass. Which is awesome. So we need, for the fridge, if we are going to go for the fridge, we need 200 mass, which is quite a bit. But we could use those weapon parts to make the revolver, which only needs 110 mass. What do you think I should go for? I'm really tempted to get the revolver because we've got a lot of ammo. Oh, we have a campfire down there. That's going to be a rogue camp. Pretty sure that's a rogue camp. We could have a quick look at the map. It is night time. It's going to be a bit dark. Yeah, rogues. You can see the green glow light. They're actually fighting something. Do you see the flashes there? the muzzle flashes from the shots. So they're fighting something. So we've got rogues down the beach there. And rogues over here, interestingly. Look. Our hunter camp's right on the water, on the pond here. So this is a rogue camp. This is a hunter base over here, where my mouse is. So that's interesting. Got a few of them in the area. I'm wondering, should I go for the fridge? It's a lot of work, but I think it will be worth it. Let's grab the biofuel that's already rendered out of here. And I'll get the ash as well. And we'll drop the ash in there. Oh, it's so close to being ready. So close. Biofuel. There we go. We'll have some more come out soon. We can do another glass panel. Let me drop the other ores in here. I think I might quickly make another glass panel. It's going to take our power down a bit more, but it'll be fine. Okay, let's get this ceiling piece in place. And it's right this one here I'm standing next to. There we go. So, ceiling for the little fire area is done. And the rest of it, I think, is going to be wood for now. And eventually we'll upgrade that to the metal sheets, which looks good. And we'll have a ladder hatch in here, right as you come through the door. I think I'll put the ladder hatch so that we can go up onto the roof. We might be able to craft that. It depends how many boards we need. Let's have a quick look, actually, because we may as well while we're waiting for the cotton and stuff. Yeah, we need 5 boards. We've got the adhesive. It's going to use 3 of our scrap. That would leave us with 13. And what did we need for the fridge? 12? 12. I'm going to make it. I think I'm going to make it. Yeah. I want to put that in. I want to make some progress on some building at least. So right as you walk in the door, I want that ladder hatch right above here. We've got glass to put down the sides here, of course, as well. It'll all come in time, but I wish I could do more faster. Alright, so we do this, and then we go up on the roof. And I'll put the flooring in above here as well. But that'll look pretty good. So what do we need here? Is it just a half panel? Yeah, I guess so. Let's make some planks while we're waiting. I'm really waiting for that cotton. I want to, if I can, try and get that combat vest made. I would love to get that done today, finally. It's going to make us wait, isn't it? Oh, it's so annoying. Right, what's the power at? Do we make the fridge? Power is awful. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this, I don't think. I'm pushing too hard, making too many things. Let's drop some more fuel. This thing is so expensive to run. We need 200. Okay, turn that off for the moment. Yeah, let's make the ceiling pieces. So, do I make 2 of these or one long one that's going to run along the back there? If I do 2 smaller ones, I'll get this kind of effect. Yeah, let's mirror this. So we've got the two pieces there. Let's do that quickly then. I want to make 2 of these. There we go. Got a couple more biofuel. Let's keep this generator going. And we might have some more waiting for us in the fire as well. A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I need to put some wood in that fire. top that up. I'll have to get more wood again. We're very poor at this stage in the game. It's a real shame. I'd love to be able to do more. But you're very limited. But we do now at least have the weapon parts to make that 44 and 32 bullets waiting for us, which is awesome. That is pretty decent. My rifle worked out pretty well, I think, against that hunter. We've still got 11 shotgun plus 5 in the gun. Alright, what else can we do in the meantime? How ready are you? So close. Any minute now, really. And we're almost at 200 mass. Yeah, let's try and get the fridge. Let's try and do it. I'm going to extend this episode just a little bit and see if we can get the fridge and see if we can make the combat vest as well, finally. We've been waiting for it for so many episodes. 19 days into the game and we will be fully armed. We have our combat helmet. We have the upgraded shirt and pants and boots, and shortly, very shortly, we should have this combat vest. So we've got 200 mass. We're just waiting now for the power to get back up over 1,000. For the fridge we needed, sorry I keep going in and out, we need 1,200 for the fridge, so I think it's going to take a little while, I'm afraid. Yeah, I think it's going to take a little bit too long. Let's grab the glass panel that I made earlier. And I'm not going to make any more because it will use some of this power up and we're really waiting for this to charge back up. So we're ready to render or refine some more iron. And we do need more. We don't have anything else to work with. We've got 10 pieces of glass. We can definitely afford to make a couple more glass panels. Possibly these ones at the side. Let's have a look at how much they cost again. We need 3 plus 5 iron. 1 scrap and 1 adhesive. And we have 2 iron. We have 5 iron. If we worked on this, we would be able to make one of those glass walls there, the half walls. Which is kind of cool. Okay, what was that noise? Do you hear that? Is that a pig or something? I don't know. Gosh, these are so close to being ready. I'm gonna drink. Come on, Cotton. Let's have a look, see if we can... There is something nearby. Ah, it's a bear. Oh no. He might come up here. He's probably trying to jump to get up here right now. Yeah, look. Oh no. How did you do this? Oh gosh. Okay. We're gonna have to make a hammer now. These sneaky buggers, honestly. What did you break? Oh, he damaged our stairs. We've got a spare set of stairs, funnily enough, which is kind of cool. That's what I heard outside. That's so funny. Oh my god, look at all the fats! Okay, you're a good bear. You are definitely a good bear. Let's get that in to render. To go with what we've got here. We can afford to leave this running a little longer now. Oh gosh. Alright, so one more fuel. Let's put this food on to cook. That was awesome. That was the best bear I think I've had for ages. I'm going to wash my hands here because I'm not going to go down to the water just yet, just to wash my hands for a bear. Anyway, we've got some ceiling pieces. Let me not forget that we are cooking foods. Hopefully we can eat that before it goes. And number 6 again. Turn that around again. As you can see, we've mirrored the 2 bars here, the 2 bars there. We just need the glass for here. Let's see how power and mass is doing. So power mass is fine. We need, for the fridge, 1200. We need 10 boards. Do we have 10 boards? We do. Let me put 3 of those away. So we need 10 boards. 15 electrical components and 12 scrap. Let's split 1 and 15 of these. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll take the 13 and I'll just add another 2. So that's the ingredients there for the fridge. We're just waiting on the power. Let's drop a bit of this ash in here and see where my cotton is done. I'm so excited. Right, let's harvest this cotton. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Okay, let's put some tomatoes in. Do we want to put more cotton? We've got 3. I can survive on kelp for a bit. Let's get that cotton in there. We're going to need it for the winter jacket. All right, winter jacket is next after the combat vest. But the combat vest next. Right, we need 2 alloy sheets, which we have. 3 rope. And 5 padded cloth. Now, we make padded cloth with cotton and cloth. And we need 6, and we have enough. So we have 3 padded cloth, 3 cotton left. That is amazing. So once this is done, we can make finally our combat vest. And I won't feel half as bad fighting those hunters because, you know, you take a lot of damage from them, and I've used a health kit. We can make another. Let's see. Maybe make one of those while I'm waiting here. Yeah, we've got plenty of medicinal tonic, some biofuel, and plenty of cloth. Let's make another 2 health kits to replace the one we used and make an extra one. And our padded cloth is made, so we're going to craft our combat vest. Finally. Oh, this is going to be so good. So good. So we've got some food. I'll eat the liver before the steak. I want to go and grab some water. Here's our combat vest. I'm going to make a bit of room for it. We'll put it here in this slot on the right. So at the moment you can see our damage protection is plus 15. Cold tolerance negative 2.2. Heat tolerance 26.6. Right, I'm going to drag this over. And now our damage protection is plus 23. Bit more cold tolerance down to negative 3.7. And yeah, this is awesome. So that gives us plus 15, plus 23. That's a huge difference. That's amazing. We finally did it after all these weeks. Okay, and we need what for the fridge? 1200. We're almost there. Let's keep this going as well. Got plenty of biofuel now. We can keep this generator running. I could overdrive it just to generate twice the power, but it does use 3 times the fuel, which is not good. But I mean, you know, we need this fridge. And I think I spoke about putting the fridge here, so when we harvest the garden we can just put this straight in, which I think will work out quite nicely. I'm liking the ladder hatch. We need 2 more ceiling panels. Let's see how we're doing. Pretty close. Do I have time to run down and get some water? I do, but I think I'll turn off overdrive just for a moment. Yeah, good. How many shotgun? I've only got 9 on me. I've got 10 in the crate. Let's quickly go and grab some water. So it's a bit of an extended episode today. But I think it's worth it. We've accomplished a lot. I see a strawberry. Always good to go and grab this. Plus a scrap. Plus a crate. Definitely worth getting. Listening out for any hunters that might be approaching. I know there was some wood over there as well. But there could be some rogues on the way. Not rogues, maybe even the hunters on the way for a revenge attack. But we should be pretty well protected up here. Okay, let's get this water on. I'm going to eat the strawberry. Doesn't do an awful lot, but it's better than nothing. And how are we doing for power? Oh, so close. Right, let's overcharge this again. Now I'm here. Overdrive. There we go. Like having this window here right opposite the workbench. And these are going to be a nice lookout in this direction when when I have my panes of glass in here as well. And then of course we've got our access to the garden. I'm quite liking this layout. So can I afford 2 more roof panels? I think I can. Yeah, should be able to. No problem. 8 nails. And 2 rope. Cordage. Get that made. We've still got our ingredients for the fridge. Almost 1200 power. There we go. We're going to craft our fridge. Now I will leave the generator running just for a little bit because we need to have enough power, of course, to power the fridge. Otherwise there's no point in having one. But let's place these roof pieces, and then the first floor, or the ground floor, however you want to look at it, is fully done. Okay, and number 6, get this next one in. Here we go, fully enclosed. Lovely glass ceiling in this area where we spend most of our time. And then we've got the bed, the workbench area, and other crafting will be over here, and our fridge is going to go here. Let's get that in place. It is going to use some power, and that's going to be difficult to manage, but we're in the stage now where we're going to be fighting a lot of hunters, taking down a lot of animals. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting time. Yeah, that works really well there. That's awesome. So this is going to take 0.20, and we can drop our food in there, and that will keep it fresh. We need to upgrade it for fuel efficiency, and I think I will do that. We have power efficiency. We have 2 metal ingots. We don't have the scrap. We have the electrical components, and we have the rope. We just need a bit more power and mass, and we'll get one of those installed, and then we'll do the second one as soon as we can. But for now, we have a working fridge, which is amazing. And we also have our combat vest. And we have the weapon parts that next time we can start working on, trying to craft ourselves the 44 revolver. Because we needed 5 weapon parts to do that. Again, we need a bunch of scrap, and we need a bunch of power and some mass, but that is definitely achievable in the next one. So I think that's where I'm going to leave this one. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.